This is now a CNN News 18 exclusive. Multiple details that we're now picking up of this sinister revenge plot of the PFI in the backdrop of this pan-India crackdown. What are we expecting and what are we picking up? The idea is to disturb public peace and to create communal tensions. We're also now understanding that what are their targets? You retaliate violently and it is going to be as part of a lone wolf attack. Who are going to be the targets? As I said when I started the show, these are very, very specific. You target the NIA, you target the ED, you target police and government officials, you target BJP and RSS leaders. To be executed by Bayatis. What are Bayatis? This is almost like a Fidain attack. You attack these people who are your targets, and this entire blueprint is just with the chief. That's not all. There are other details that we're picking up as well, where the lens is on the PFI operations. What are top sources now telling CNN News 18? That PFI leaders are involved in plots to destabilize India. Where are the links being traced back to? The links to anti-India elements in Pakistan and Middle East as well. There is fund collection operations that are under the scanner. Once again, focused in the Middle East as well as Pakistan. You have Pakistan and Dubai serving as hubs for Hawala transactions. You have the PFI top brass linked to a drug nexus, and what is the region? Afghanistan, Pakistan. You have the outfit linked to murders of political and religious leaders. Outfit accused of running multiple arms training camps as well. And that's not all. The ex-members of banned outfits Simi as well as Indian Mujahideen as well. So the question that we're discussing over the next 30 minutes, it's now clear that there is a revenge plot in place. But the larger question is violence a justification to this crackdown? You can also use our hashtag and get involved in our debate. Let me also now bring in our guest to take this discussion forward. We have the former DGP of Uttar Pradesh, Vikram Singh. We have policy analyst Amima Begum, senior editor Swaraj Magazine, Tushar Gupta, senior fellow ORS, strategic affairs expert Sushant Sareen, and we also have Secretary J&K, MPLB Ahmed Ayaz. Good to have all of you on the broadcast with us. Tushar, let me begin with you. I put out some data when I started the show in terms of the locations, the raids and the arrests. What we are putting out in terms of exclusive details today on CNN News 18 is a retaliation, is a revenge plot of those pan-India crackdown and those raids. I want to begin with a simple question. Should we be even surprised?
Absolutely not, Ridhima. And CNN News 18, especially your channel, has been at the forefront of discussing PFI when everyone was ignoring the threat, when even some political opposition parties were giving it cover fire. Nevertheless, we need to understand what the PFI is all about. We can always say that it needs to be banned as an organization. That's one conclusive end we all are looking for. But we need to understand that the ideology that fuels it is complemented by the data you just presented, by Hawala links, by the funding links, as Afghanistan. That's what drives this ideology. Now, you can draw it from the regions, you can draw it from the religion, you can draw it from anywhere. But PFI, by virtue of ideology, is a very driven, very calculated organization. So the lone wolf terror attacks are no longer a surprise. The targets being the BJP and the RSS are no longer a surprise. My worry is that we need to also get at the bottom of their funding. Now the links are coming out in the open. That's very good. But we need to also establish the links, how this foreign money is coming to India, who are the homegrown actors that are backing the PFI by money. Because the oxygen to this ideology, to this radical, violent ideology, is money at the end of the day. And they are in the war against the Indian state. Ridhima, a lot of time what happens is that the political opposition doesn't understand that the PFI is not with war against the ED, NIA, RSS or the BJP. It's in war against the Indian state. And the first victims for the PFI, or who they imagine to be, is the BJP and the RSS. So the political opposition person needs to take some mature. Number two, as the of the PFI arrested today, it's detained, the cases will start, the investigations will follow. My worry is that the cadre is so ideologically radicalized, they will engage in lone wolf terror attacks that may not require the same skill of money or may not require the same skill of training. That is what the police departments in various states, the investigating agencies, need to be prepared to. This is no longer a political problem, it's a national security problem and must be dealt with as such.
Correct. I agree with the point that Tushar is making, and we